You regulars there with Sweet Cologne, and the guys join me at the other end of the phone. Hello, hello, hello.
Hello, how you doing?
I'm good.
Happy birthday.
Oh, thank you. Woo! I'm so excited. Now look, last time we spoke, you said world domination was the next step for you, but even better, you've just released a new album. Take the floor. Tell me all about it.
Yeah. Well, the new album we just did with David Nicholas, which was really, really cool. He's worked with some of the best Australian artists ever. World artists, yeah, true. Yeah. So it's been an absolute amazing experience to work with someone like that and get the song done and finished.
And finished. Now look, this David Nicholas guy, you said he worked with some pretty big dudes. I believe it's In Excess and Elton John.
Yeah. And new regulars.
And you, sorry guys, that would have been the highlight of his career.
Yeah, we say that anyway.
So how long did this album take to come together?
It was actually a fair while, yeah. It was actually, probably 6 months, I reckon. Yeah, overall, yeah, because we kept fussing on a lot of things as you do, perfectionist. But it just seemed, little things that we wanted to change and stuff like that just seemed, but it made it worth it in the end. Once we got the finished product, we were really happy with it.
So when you went into the studio, did you kind of go in with an idea of what you wanted it to sound like?
Oh, definitely, yeah, definitely.
We essentially had all the songs completed, and it was just getting them down, getting that perfect track.
Yeah, and it was really good too because David worked old school, so we kind of did them live, which is really good. So tracking them live made it a little bit scarier, but a lot more fun.
Yeah, so the sound that you went in wanting to get is what you've got in the end, essentially?
Yeah, definitely.
Awesome.
Yeah.
So when people listen to your album, I absolutely love it. What do you really want people to feel?
Well, anything they want, really. I would hope excitement and, thinking about old school stuff and what it used to be like in music, when you used to lose yourself and, Woodstock type things and, that sort of stuff. Just getting real creative and hopefully it inspires people to be creative.
Yeah. So you're talking about inspiring different people with this album. Who were the inspirations with this one for new regulars?
I don't really know. It's just kind of what we do.
Yeah, a lot of this was just what we wanted to do and there's always those inspirations from kind of the Black Keys and Jimi Hendrix and all of those guys. But it was really just what we wanted to do.
Absolutely. You've got such this unique sound. What are the different roles you each play so that unique new regular sound can happen?
We all know our instruments really, really well. So it's kind of all of our influences come out in our own instrument, and I think bringing all that together is kind of what makes it so unique and different. And we kind of don't step on each other's toes too much with what each person should play. We just kind of do our own thing, but when it comes together, it really works. So.
It also helps since we've been playing for a few years now, and we all know each other's taste.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, we know we kind of got that musical intuition.
Do you differ at all with your taste? Is any of you completely different with your music taste?
Yeah, Anthony likes Nickelback. Yeah.
Anthony, what are you doing?
They're a good band.
Alright, we'll leave that one there. Now look, my favourite track off of your album, Give No Reason, is Want Some For Me. I'm going to play that track now and stay on the phone because I want to hear what the story behind this one is.
Okay, cool, no worries.
You regulars want some for me? What's the meaning behind this one, guys?
Well, it's a tricky one, but we sort of, it's kind of like when people in society, even though it's wrong for them, they still want it anyway. And it's kind of along those sort of terms, even though, if people know smoking's bad, they still want some from me. It's kind of weird, but that's the kind of angle we're thinking.
Or, getting maggot on the weekend and you're feeling absolutely horrible the next day, but you still do it the next weekend.
Still do it anyway. Yeah.
There's always that side to it. So look, it has an absolutely insane guitar riffs. All of your songs do. Do they come first or do the lyrics? Are you guys working out, how cool can we make this sound and then we'll get the lyrics, or?
I really think the riff comes first and the lyrics kind of just fold into the song. Because I find it really hard writing lyrics first because the music is to me inspires the lyrics. So I feel we do that mainly as the riff will come to us and then you kind of write the song and then the lyrics just kind of fit into the song, the feel of the song, where it's going and stuff like that.
So all of your songs are pretty rocky and grungy. I absolutely love it. Have you ever had the idea of maybe doing a really slow romantic ballad acoustically, or if that's just off the cuff?
I reckon it's something maybe, you know, in the next album we could definitely do, because a lot of the good rock bands always have, you know, a slow song that's in there that's, you know, acousticy and lovey. Although Cannonball on this album is kind of slower and a bit ballady, but it does get rocking in the end. So it kind of, I think the next one we could definitely throw one in there for sure.
Just go full out heartbreak. So in the studio with this album, you still doing gigs, or are you just going to lockdown?
Right now.
Yeah, we're just setting up for a gig at the moment. So.
Yeah, tonight. You've got your album release tonight. Tell me about that.
Yeah, so it's at the Batto Bay. It's at our local pub, which you know, we love. It's like an open theatre type thing, which is really cool, and just has that really cool atmosphere, that really old school that you could imagine the Angels playing at, and a lot of the big bands have played here, like Barnsley and stuff like that. So
the Angels are playing in Adelaide tonight.
Are they really?
Yeah, they are.
Oh, that'd be wicked.
Yeah, it would be. I was going to go. We've got another one. So last month, I'm talking about cool gigs you played. You played at Frankie's Pizza. Like, I love it there. Tell me about that one.
Frankie's is the bomb. I reckon Frankie's is the best Sydney venue there is. Yeah. It's just so cool. Yeah. I think we're there this Wednesday as well. Yeah, which is really cool.
So what's been your favourite show and venue that you played at?
I reckon Frankie's would be pretty cool. But some of the shows we did with Dean, when you seen us, was pretty fun. They were pretty Hills. Yeah, Ready Hills was pretty cool. Yeah, Oxford Art Factory is always cool in Sydney. But some of those shows were really good. Yeah. Then we done a few festivals out. The festival we did in Queensland was pretty wild. And so there's been a few.
Dean's was okay. Hey, so you're filming any new music videos for this album?
We should be. We're a bit behind on that, but we definitely will be. It's just getting it organised and getting the time, but we're definitely going to do some film clips for sure.
Yeah. And hey, look, when was the last time something happened and you guys just looked at each other like, oh my God, I love my job. I'm glad I'm doing this.
Right now.
Yeah, right now. It's pretty cool. I think every time we play live, you get that feeling. I mean, sometimes in the studio it gets a little tedious and, you know, a bit hard and you get a bit tired, but I think playing live is where it's at and, you know, where we love it the most. I know I do anyway.
So before you go on stage, have you guys got a tradition that you have to do before you go on stage, a ritual?
Yeah, we
think a couple of drinks.
Yeah, slap cypress 3 times.
Warm bar.
Have a warm bath with lavender. Yeah,
light some candles.
That lavender bath.
Listen to some Nickelback.
Yeah, that's right. Oh, yeah.
So, guys, is there a tour coming up soon to Adelaide? Anyway, please.
Well, we hopefully, we want to get to Adelaide really bad, but it's just a matter of organising. But we definitely want to do something for this album, definitely soon to put a string of shows together. And I think Adelaide would definitely have to be on there.
Absolutely, it better be. I'll be really upset if it's not. Hey, look, have a great show tonight. I'm going to play your song "Give No Reason." Before you go, can you just tell me about this one?
Well, it's just like one of those kind of party songs where, you know, you just don't give no reason, just dance. If you feel like dancing in the middle of the street, you don't have to give a reason. Just do it. Yeah. It's one of those feel-good type of songs. You know, if you want to do what you want to do, just do it.
Just do it.
And don't let anybody hold you back.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Thanks so much, guys.
Yeah, thank you so much.
And I'll see you around.
All right, have a great day. Happy birthday.
Thank you.